God,
Rafaelo.
You called me with Ines.
Rafaelo, my faithful servant. Spain is way too dangerous for us Jews, Moranos, here these days. They are after us. Any day, they can catch us. We must put our plan to effect now.
Are you coming with us, Don Manuel?
Rafaelo, listen up. Listen up. I need you to take Ines with you. You are gonna run through the tunnel. You are gonna run to our safe house on the border of Amsterdam and Cordova. You are gonna meet my wife there. You're gonna take my child Ines. I will have to stay with my child Diego. Unfortunately, he got a really bad infection. Unfortunately, Ines is gone. Unfortunately, he got a really bad infection, and the doctors had to cut off his right toe. They told me it is safe for him to walk. It's gonna take 2 weeks. Rafaelo, listen, I need you to go. Take Ines, meet my wife in Cordova, wait for me in the safe house. I will be there in 2 weeks.
Don Manuel, even if it's just a week, even 3 days, they're after us. Don Manuel, they know who you are, they know who we are, they know about the Don Manuel family. If you don't come with me now, take Diego, we'll carry him. If you don't come, you might never come, you might be captured by the Inquisition.
Diego, I can't. Listen. Hey, Rafaelo, listen. I need you to go right now to Cordova.
But you know.
Don't worry. They're not suspicious. We have time. I give them money. We're wealthy. We act like we're good Christians. Don't worry. We have time. Rafaelo, you need to go. Rafaelo, come. You're going to go through Rafaelo, you're going to go through the secret tunnel. You're going to go now to Cordova. I will meet you in 2 weeks.
Don Manuel, if they catch you, there's no getting back.
Rafaelo, don't worry. Hashem's going to watch us.
I'll take Ines.
Rafaelo, don't
We're
worry.
waiting for you.
Rafaelo, now
You
go.
and Diego come.
Rafaelo,
immediately.
Go. Run, take Ines. I'll come with Diego. It's Hashem. With Hashem's help, we will succeed. We open up the secret chamber now. Why? What did I do? I'm innocent. Hello? What did I do?
Good morning, Rabbi Sai. I'm so happy to see you at the greatest learning class in great learning class history. Levi, it is great to see you today. Mendel, your smile is great. I really love it. So now, what do you guys say about learning some Torah?
Learning's boring. We don't like learning.
Okay. Yo, what's up? You're late to learning. Hey, you have to.
Look what I found backstage.
No, hey, you have to give this to me. Hey,
Size me up.
Please.
Size me up.
Menachem, sit down, please. Thank you. Please sit down. Do not. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to learn a little bit of Torah. The Heilige Torah, as it says, is the best of Torah. Guys, don't throw popcorn. Kevin. It's a class.
Why do you have to learn?
Become smart. Maybe one day you can even come to the Yakikala.
We don't want to learn. We want to play basketball or hockey.
Let's start the mission, yeah?
I want to go to the farm.
Someone who puts on tefillin after skiing. Yeah. What's that loca?
But Rabbi Heiselberg, this is so boring.
Mendel, these halachas are very important. Later
go
in
to the
life, you
farm.
might live off this halacha.
I want to go to the forest. I want to I want to go to the
Tapoche with Rabbi Barris and Co. Oh, what a day for the Tapoche with Rabbi Barris and Co. Okay, no, we can't do that. We already have a crew of ours in the forest looking for the Tapoche. So what else should we do, children?
basketball.
No.
Let's play hockey in the shore.
I have an idea. All you need is a story, a wonderful story about miraculous things, kings, and all spectacular things. Because what's in store is a story for you, and you. Ah! Did you throw this? That's what I thought. Ah! Okay, I might have told Yossi Kugel. So this story, ladies and gentlemen, kids, takes us way back to the year 1583, when the Spanish Inquisition reigned supreme. Now, how many of you guys know what the Spanish Inquisition even is?
I know.
Yes?
Guys, I thought it was the bellman round. Sorry.
No, there's no bellman around this learning class. In the early 1500s, the Spanish Inquisition was actually made in the very late 1400s to make sure that those who converted to Christianity remained true and faithful Christians.
What's a Christian, Rabbi Heiselberg?
That is a very, very good question, Mendel. But I'm only going to tell you this. Don't spread the word. Christians are people that believe that some Jewish boy is the Messiah.
Like Mr. Hess?
Almost. But in the year 1492, however, under the King Ferdinand,
The Galileo Gardenos? That's a funny name.
the Inquisition changed its job. Hey, stop with the grass. You throw grass, I'm gonna have to throw grass at you. That's it.
Heiselberg, I'm the learning director. You're child abuse. 1-800 child abuse. That was funny.
And in 1492, a new law was made in Spain. They were given two choices, the Jews of Spain did. Either they convert, or they pack their bags and take the first ship out of Spain. Try them! Lights. Thank you. Music off. But our story really surrounds a man named Don Manuel Guayacular. You see, because what the Inquisition would do, they would torture their victims brutally. And then they would kill them in the most gruesome of fashion. They would burn them at the Auto de Fe. At the Auto de Fe, the entire city would gather together and watch this spectacle like it was a carnival. And as they would torture them, the crowd would have a lot of fun as the men would die. This is the type of life Don Manuel lived. As he decided he will not take either choice of either leaving or becoming Christian. What he decided to do was become a secret Jew. Now, you may ask, what is a secret Jew? You may ask,
What's a secret Jew?
oh, it's a great question. I cannot believe I did not think of that question myself. The answer is, on the outside, they would appear Christian, but they had their underground McVoice. They even had their underground Schulz and their underground Chinese restaurants in case they got hungry. So this Don Manuel lived in Spain. He was a very influential person in Spain.
What's influential?
Influential, like when you're high, you're influential. Yes?
High, like a kite?
High, like in a power of influence. Yeah.
Ah.
So he was very influential in Spain, and more specifically the city of Madrid.
Where's Madrid?
In Spain, yeah. He lived there with his wife and his 2 kids, Inez and Diego. He had a very, very trustworthy servant named Rafaelo. Ah! Next time you do that, I'm gonna start crying, okay?
Father and son, together we cry.
Quiet. Okay. So this story I'm going to tell you is the very interesting story of their life. If you guys can please indulge me and be quiet as we watch the story.
My fellow countrymen, as we know, the only thing that unites us as Spaniards is our collective hate for the Jews! Your horrendous customs are absolutely detestable. The stubbornness and unwillingness to accept our true faith is simply unacceptable. They are the root of all evil in this country. It is only because of them that we cannot advance as a society. We must be rid ourselves of these snakes. We, the priests of the Holy Inquisition, have given our very lives, our souls, our sweat, and our blood. Our entire existence is dedicated to ridding ourselves of this evil. Yes, the evil that lives amongst us. These moranos, these pigs, they can be your neighbor, your friend, your co-worker, the children who your children play with. Anyone can be a Morano. Anyone who has Jewish blood coursing through his veins. The Grand Inquisitor is getting restless. We haven't had an auto de fe in many, many years. Who wants to see an auto de fe? We have enacted a new law by order of the Grand Inquisitor himself. Any family that has Jewish blood pumping through their veins shall have a monk by order of the Inquisition who will reside in the private residence to ensure that they are not keeping these detestable Jewish customs in private, while outwardly they act like good Christians. These snakes, these two-faced liars, we will find them and we will kill the Jews! Enacted immediately. Let's go!
There's talk about such matters. Come on. Let's talk about this in the house. Lori. Come to the house. There you go. I want to tell you something. And remember this. Hashem is watching over us. There you go. There you go. You have to understand. Don't be scared. Hashem is watching over us. There you go. Do not be scared, but you have to remember, there you go. What we did today in the marketplace, when they're making announcements, when everyone's cheering, kill the Jews. We have to act like that. I just have to blend in, there you go. I understand. There you go, you're a big boy these days. You're 8 years old. There you go, I need you to remember this. You're the oldest in the family. You have to make sure that we make sure we hide our identity. We've been doing for years. I'm gonna go into my study now. If you need anything, let me know. Hello?
Well, hello. What is your name?
I'm Diego.
Diego. Nice to meet you. You must be Manuel's son. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Father, we have an unexpected visitor.
What?
From the Inquisition. Say it again, what? We have an unexpected visitor from the Inquisition. Visitor from the Inquisition? Yes. Of course. There you go. Remember what I told you? Yes. There you go. So you go to your bedroom. Okay, I take care of this, okay?
Very nice.
Father Fry!
Oh, Don Manuel.
Father Fry!
How are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing very well.
So, to what do we have the honor?
What do you mean?
You coming to visit
the honor?
Our house.
You haven't heard of the new law?
You're talking about the law from today's marketplace.
Yes, yes.
Oh, of course. But come on, Father Fry. Let's be honest over here. We both know that indeed my great-great-great-great-grandmother was Jewish. Yeah, we all know that. I don't hide that.
That's right.
But you also know that the Wayagler family, we have been loyal Christians for 5 generations. And, you know, as you can see, we've been blessed with a lot of wealth.
I do see that.
And also, I'm sure as you know, we share a big part of that with the church.
Absolutely.
So, Father Fry, let's cut right to the chase. We both know that this law that they said today are for the dirty Jews. But we also know, as you can see, as I've well explained.
Of course, of course. Don Manuel, let me speak.
Father Fry, we both know that doesn't apply to my family.
Absolutely. I'm sure I will find nothing in your house. Your house is one of the most respected Christian households in the entire Spain.
That is true.
But on the other hand, the law is the law. I must remain here in your home for the next 6 weeks. It will be a fun time together.
You know what, Father Fry? Make yourself at home. Welcome to the Aguilo residence.
I will make myself.
Let me show you to your quarters. Come.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Diego, good morning. Up bright and early.
Yeah, good morning, Father. How are you?
How did you sleep? I slept very, very well.
I'm sure you did. I had a very good sleep as usual.
Diego, pour me a drink and have a seat.
Yes, Father.
I have some important things to discuss with you.
Okay, my Father.
Thank you.
Diego, Rafael, you stay here. What is Diego doing? What's going on over here?
So, Diego, let me tell you, as I'm sure you're learning in school and your father and your entire family tells you,
What is
the incredible virtues of being true to the Christian faith.
What is going on? I know, Father. I learn in school every day. They teach us very well.
Very well. You seem like a smart boy.
Yeah, Father.
Let me tell you something. The Christian faith, as we know, is the most glorious.
I'm sorry, Father Fry, but Diego, you are late to school. Come. We have to go to school.
Manuel, I have just one more thing to tell him.
Father Fry, Diego needs to go to school. Come, Diego, come.
What is school worth if not for talking to me?
Diego, come to school.
Very well then. Some people just don't get it.
Diego, I don't want you to talk to him again.
Okay, Father.
Did they leave? Is anyone else in the home? It seems like the house is mine. Time to party. Friends, come right in. Oh, let's go. Welcome, have a seat. Don Manuel's house is your house. Make yourself at home.
Visitors?
Let's have a few more drinks first, as the saying goes. Father, let's get drunk. Cheers! Cheers! Inquisition! I know that it stands for kill the Jews, kill them all. Gentlemen, I believe it is time. It is time to do the monk dance. In position. Drop the beat. Just what we needed to start off this beautiful day. Isn't it fabulous in the Guayaquil family? Beautiful home. We're having so much fun. Lucky you that you get to live here all this time. Yes, yes, yes. Quickly, before they come back home, I believe you should disperse.
How dare he? How dare he? These guests. Do I have to refuse so midnight? 20 past 1 without any prior permission.
What a day, what a day. What in the world?
Don Manuel,
Rafael, what is going on over here? What is this? Rafael, come to my study. You won't believe it. Come to my study. Rafael,
the beginning of the issue.
let me tell you here. Rafael, let's speak in my study. What in the world? This guy has the audacity to come to my study. Rafael, come to my study.
Don Manuel, you know what happened?
What is going on over there?
You walked out. The second you left, he brings all of his filthy monk friends to our house. They sit here, they curse out the Jews, they drink, they dance. This filth. Don Manuel, you must get rid of him. Go, please. How do we get rid of this man? There's no place in our house for this.
There's one thing for a monk to come and stay in our house. It's another thing for him to pervert my child's mind. But to come and trash my own house is not acceptable. Rafael, I'm going straight to the Inquisitor. You stay here. Rafael,
Make sure he's removed. You should have heard what he said to Diego and the way they partied. It's ridiculous.
out of hand. Out of hand.
I'll wait here. I'll make sure he doesn't bring anyone else.
Thank you, Rafael.
Ridiculous.
Yes, Don Emmanuel. What brings you to my office?
Don Thomas. How are you? It's been a long time.
It's always good to see you.
I wanted to catch up with you a little bit, you know. Especially I give you, you know, every month. You get the check from me.
I do appreciate that.
I'll be honest. Don Thomas. The real reason I came to visit you, obviously, is to say hi to you, catch up, good friends, you know. But I want to bring to your attention something that's been on my mind for the past little while, and I think you should care too.
Tell me. How can I help?
You know how the church made a new law that anyone that has Jewish ancestors needs to have a monk live in their house, right?
Yes, yes.
And I'm sure you also know that obviously that doesn't apply to my family, but however, in respect to the church, Don Manuel took in Father Fray Belfast. And that's fine, right? You know I have nothing to hide. I've been a faithful Christian for generations.
What are you getting at over here?
I want to bring to your attention something that's not acceptable. Father Fry is a person that is a disgrace to the church. He comes to my house, he brings his friends, he parties. He is exactly what a faithful Christian is not. Especially someone that is representing the church. Such a person does not deserve to represent the church. He is not acting like a decent human being. Forget about representing the church.
I think I hear you. I think I've heard enough.
Let me say one more thing. Besides that, besides the fact that he's not someone that should represent the church, between me and you, he's also not a good role model for my child. As you know, Father Fry has
I think
alcohol.
you've made your point clear. Don Manuel. I hear you, but you need to understand that Father Fry serves an integral role for the community and the church, protecting the Inquisition at large. I ask that you bear with us and continue with the patience that you've always displayed.
Not Thomas, not Thomas. You know I'm a faithful Christian. Father Fry is not someone that should represent the church. He's a disgrace to Christianity.
You're borderlining disrespect to the head Inquisition.
Now Thomas, I ask you one favor, please. Look into the matter, please. You know Father Fry has an alcoholic issue. And unfortunately, he also speaks very, very not clean. Such a man does not deserve to represent the church. And obviously, I'm not a man that, God forbid, bribes the church. But I can see your office, especially the frames over here, a little dusty. I see your office can use a little makeover.
I'll tell you what.
Give me a second, Dr. Thomas. You'll like to hear this. If you take care of the matter this month, you will receive a triple amount check. Just obviously, it's not to bribe you. As friends, I would like to give you. Your birthday was also a month ago. I would like to give you some token of appreciation for everything you do for me, my family, and the whole Christian population.
I'll tell you what, Don Manuel. Bearing in mind our friendship, which has been lasting for the past few decades, and the gifts, I will reconsider where Father Fry is allocated. Maybe he might find a new home.
Thomas, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, the mail has just arrived. Excuse me, Honorable Father Fry. I'm sorry to wake you.
Thank you.
You've just received,
How are you?
although it is 12:30, you have just received a letter directly from the Office of the Inquisition. Direct delivery.
Directly from the head office of the Inquisition. Let me read this.
Not too long ago, I deemed it necessary to pay a visit to the Y. Aguilar residence.
Yes.
I'm confident that when you took on this endeavor, it was with the interest of the Church and Inquisition in mind. However, it has recently been brought to my attention that your stay has been causing unrest in the Y. Aguilar residence. What began as a holy mission has now become an agitation to the Y. Aguilar family. I'll write this letter to inform you that the Inquisition has ordered that you be removed from the Y. Aguilar residence, effective immediately.
This is infuriating. Manuel. Is this how you treat me? Is this how you treat Father Fry Belfaza?
What brings you to my office at this late hour? With such a sour face?
Your Holiness, my dear Head Inquisitor, how could I not come in with a sour face?
What's on your mind?
That letter you sent, right here. Is this how you repay all the work I have done for the Inquisition all these years? You throw me out of his house like a dog. I'm only there in the first place for the Inquisition.
The Inquisition recognizes all your efforts. But your behavior is borderline animalistic. You've crossed your boundaries. You've crossed lines. I stand firm behind my decision to have you removed from the residence. That is not to change.
Borderline animalistic. crossing boundaries, crossing lines. Well, let me tell you something. What if I have some information which will be of very keen interest to the church?
You have my attention.
Have you ever seen anything out of the ordinary of Don Manuel and his family?
Nothing other than the fact that he's quite the cutie pie.
No, no. I'm referring to anything unusual in how they run the household.
What are you getting at over here? Get to the points.
What I'm getting at, Most High, Holiness, High Inquisitor, is that I have a sneaking suspicion that the Wayagula family has been secretly practicing Judaism.
Practicing Judaism, you say?
Yes, yes.
I hope you're aware of who we're dealing with over here.
Of course I'm aware.
Don Manuel is no peasant of the community. He is one of the most powerful, influential people in all of Spain. And here you are throwing such bold accusations. I hope you have some solid proof to back this up.
Proof you ask for. Although I'm a man of God, which means that I only speak the truth. I understand that proof will make this story so much greater. You want proof? I will bring you proof.
Yes, Pedro, how may I help you?
I know I'm working very hard. I just was wondering if maybe I could get a little break.
Pedro, the time is 1. You came in an hour late, it's now an hour early. Why should I let you go? You've barely worked around here.
Well, I know. I'm a great worker.
The house needs to be cleaned.
Well, I was still wondering if maybe you could let me a little break. Just a few minutes, go to the market, I'll right by.
You know what, Pedro? You have exactly 20 minutes. Be back at exactly 1:30. Make sure to clean the floor.
Will do, Master Raffaello.
This guy. Doesn't do a thing. These Spanish servants are so lazy.
The problem is, I have been in that house for quite a while. I haven't seen anything to point to their Judaism. Wait 1 second. Is that Pedro? That dimwit of a servant by the Wayagula residence. I remember him always bungling everything up.
There's a handheld mic on. There's a handheld mic on.
Maybe Pedro.
Oh, Father Fry, it's always despicable. I mean, delightful to see you.
It is so nice to see you as well. So nice. Pedro, just a few
How do we turn this one on?
things to ask. You've been working at the Guayaguilar home for quite a while now.
Yeah, you know, when I counted on my fingers, 15, 25. I think it's about 17 years now. They're a wonderful family, you know.
17 years. They are a wonderful family. Great food.
Oh, yeah.
Great mattresses.
Oh, the best in the world.
I just have a question for you. Were you possibly, not that it makes a difference, just out of curiosity, were you possibly ever in the kitchen at the Guayaguilar home?
Oh, no, never. Mrs. Guayaguilar never lets the servants in the kitchen. We're not allowed in there. I mean, one time if you count it, it's just nothing.
Tell me about that one time.
Well, you see, it was this one time I was really hungry, and Mom always told me that if I'm hungry, always go get a cookie, a real good cookie. So I snuck in there, real smooth. It was really good. And I was in there, and just happened to, notice Mrs. Guayaguilar salting the meat, like everybody.
What was that?
Well, salting the meat, like
salting the meat. That's exactly what I need. Pedro, you have done excellent work for the church. You will have a great portion in the next world. Right next to mine. Come with me, Pedro.
If it isn't Father Fry,
Yes, it is.
what brings you back?
My dear head inquisitor, I have brought what you have asked me. You asked for proof. I have brought you proof, without a shadow of a doubt, that the Guayaguilar family
What do you need? Come again?
is a band of pigs, a band of secret Jews.
What makes you say that?
It's very simple. I have met Pedro, one of the only servants I got to know in the Guayaguilar family. He has told me everything.
Awesome. Make sure you don't get cute.
Your evidence, it's an honor to meet you. Your evidence is really pleasure.
Tell me, Mr. Pedro, are you absolutely certain that every word that came out of your mouth today to Father Fry is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Absolutely, Your Eminence. I never lie, especially when it comes to great food like a delicious cookie. Never.
Very well then. You're dismissed from my office.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
Now be gone!
Sir, I'm out here.
Father Fry, I must confess of how much it irks me that a man like Don Emmanuel, who we've known for such a long time, such an integral part of the church, can be one of those filthy pigs. How can I not see it? Right in front of my eyes. It's almost like I was a gun you saw, ref.
Yes. Holy Inquisitor, it breaks my heart as well. But let me remind you, the Inquisition's treasury has been very low recently. And we know the law is that any Jew that the Inquisition catches and burns, all of their property gets handed right into the Inquisition's pockets for the furtherance of our work, our holy work. So however hard it is to see a great man like Don Manuel burnt at the stake, we can rejoice in the glory of the entire Inquisition growing.
Indeed, that is the law. Father Fry, you don't cease to impress me. Always finding a positive spin on what seems to even be the darkest situation.
Only positive.
Chief of Police! Come on in!
Yes, Head Inquisitor, how can I help you?
In the name of the Inquisition and the Church, Don Manuel Y. Aguilar is to be taken from his miserable home. Off you go.
Yes, Head Inquisitor.
Manuel Y. Aguilar was arrested.
But Bensi, what happened to his family and his kids?
Oh, so many questions. You are so curious. Inez and Inez's mother escaped to their border. To the border home. Right next to Amsterdam. Is anybody still interested in the story?
Me, said Mendel with a bren.
Yes,
Said Mendel again.
we want to hear it till the very end.
Very well then, I will continue our story. Don Manuel was now in the Inquisition dungeon, getting tortured.
Yo, Rabbi Heisenberg, we do learning class shorter this time. Last time was way too long.
Yes, I know. It was a mistake, Menachem. Let's see what happened.
What now? What am I supposed to do now? It is. Split with fellow. Come over to my wife. There you go. There you go. There you go. What am I supposed to do now? Everyone knows. Everyone knows the Inquisition. Brutal torture. I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna give in. I can't give in to the Inquisition. I'll just say I'm innocent. Oh, and I have an uncle. Don Alfonso. Everyone knows. He's online to become the next Inquisitor. When he finds out I'm stuck in prison, I'm sure he's gonna get me saved. I'm not giving in. It's gonna be good. Not giving in. Not gonna give in. Let's go. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm a good Christian. Let's go!
Good evening, Manuel. You must be terribly thirsty after a long night in the dungeon, am I right? Answer me.
I am.
Drink. Now, do not be afraid, Manuel. This is simply a routine questioning.
You know I'm innocent. I've been afraid. You know I've been afraid.
Manuel, I will do the talking here. You and I know both how this will go. I will present evidence. I will prove that you are a heretic and a Jew. You will deny it, and you will suffer. But I must remind you that our faith, our religion, is one of kindness and forgiveness. If you simply confess your sins and accept the true faith, this will all end. I want only the best for you, Manuel. Now answer me. Is it true that in your home in your kitchen, do they salt the meat before it is served?
Everyone salts their meat. You know I'm innocent. I've been framed.
You lie.
Everyone salts their meat.
Is it true that you conduct secret Jewish prayer services in your home?
No! I'm innocent!
Manuel, if you continue to lie, you will know only suffering, death, and eternal damnation.
I'm a good Christian. I'm a faithful Christian. You know I'm innocent!
Show this man the might of the Inquisition.
You know I'm innocent!
Are you ready to confess now?
No! You know I'm innocent!
I will ask you one more time, Manuel. Will you confess?
I'm innocent!
Take this filthy Morano back to his cell.
Don Alfonso! They have him! They took him!
Who are you talking about?
They have Don Manuel, the Inquisition!
They have him?
The Inquisition! Don Manuel has been taken. He's your nephew, Don Alfonso! You must use your position of power. It is urgent. Don Manuel has been taken. He is in the Inquisition dungeons. What do we do?
You see these papers? I think it's going to be the time to use them.
Don Alfonso, this is an emergency. How can papers help? Don Manuel is being tortured. The other defense in 3 days.
Raffaello, for years, I've been piling up evidence against the head of the Inquisition. Planning to one day present this before the king himself.
But Don Alfonso, do you think the king will revolt and overthrow his entire Inquisition office? It's his most precious office.
The king's convinced that the Inquisition is just a group of faithful Christians trying to instill strong faith within the people.
Are they not?
Oh, that's what these papers are. As soon as the king sees all the money they stole from the government and all the people they killed on false accusations, he would shut down the Inquisition entirely.
This sounds risky, Don Alfonso. Are you sure you have the capability to overthrow the entire Inquisition with the king's cooperation?
You're right, Raphael. We must be very cautious, because if any of my friends find out, it would be very bad for me and my family.
Pray this works.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
This is a private meeting.
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm the messenger sent to tell you that the Grand Inquisitor is dead.
Dead?
He's dead, which makes you his assistant, the new Grand Inquisitor.
Wow. You can go. Thank you.
Don't problem.
Did you hear that, Don Alfonso?
Sure did. Raffaello, I don't think we need to go all the way to the king now. With me as the Grand Inquisitor, I will call the shots. I will decide how things will work.
If you lose this position, if they find out that the most powerful person in Spain is a Jew, all will be lost. Be very, very careful. We have 3 days until the auto defect.
You're right.
Make a good excuse
Right.
for Don Manuel to be free.
I will be careful. I can already see a brighter future for all the Jews of Spain, forever and ever.
Don Alfonso, let us pray for Don Manuel and hope this works. Good luck.
You summoned us, Holy Father?
Yes, I have summoned you. My dear friends, we must discuss something highly important and intriguing. You know this new Grand Inquisitor we have?
Don Alfonso? Yes. He's a nice guy.
He's a little bit too nice, if you ask me. Do you see how he's treating that despicable, rotten Jew, Don Manuel? Used to be done.
They treat him like he's in a hotel. They treat him like he's sleeping in the Deborah. What do you intend to do about this, Holy Father?
We must ensure the purity and the holiness of this grand organization of the Inquisition. With a man like Don Alfonso at the head, I can tell the Jews will be treated increasingly well. And the coffers of the Inquisition will get increasingly low. God forbid. God forbid is right. We must do something about this. What I intend to do is be bold. It is to kill Don Alfonso.
The Inquisitor himself?
Yes, the Inquisitor himself. We must do everything in our power to ensure the purity of our organization. It's a very bold move, but so necessary.
So what's the plan?
The plan is as follows. I am a genius, as I have said multiple times.
Yeah, you mentioned it a couple of times.
I have a few friends. 2, to be exact. One of them, he has a poison store in Madrid. Another one, more importantly, supplies, bear with me, he supplies the candles to Don Alfonso's bedroom. What do you think about that?
I think I'm starting to connect the dots over here. So you're gonna put the poison in the candle's gonna go to his bedroom, and then he won't say Modani in the morning.
Yes. You catch on very quick.
Thank you, Father Fry.
Now let's get on with it. We will kill him. Let's get on with it.
Look at all this fighting. Hey, relax. Silence.
It is with great sorrow that I come to you today. This is not a happy day for Spain. Unfortunately, due to unknown circumstances, the Grand Inquisitor Don Alfonso has passed.
Don Alfonso?
Yes, the brand new Grand Inquisitor unfortunately has passed. The Inquisition had convened a meeting today, and it was decided that we have a new Grand Inquisitor. Don Francisco will be the Grand Inquisitor here on in. We wish him great luck and success in his holy mission of ridding ourselves from the vestiges of the Moranos. Good day.
Alfonso is dead. Just yesterday he was appointed as an Inquisitor, head Inquisitor. What happens now with our plan? Everyone might be stuck. There's no other option. Everyone here is celebrating the other defense in 2 days. Wow. I don't know what to do. If Don Alfonso is dead, they must be onto us. How do we save Don Manuel from this auto defense? I must think of a plan. Though it looks like there is not much hope. Let me go now. The only thing left to do is to die, is to pray that Manuel finds a way to escape the auto defense.
How
much longer? I can't do this. How much longer is it going to take my uncle Don Alfonso to get me out of here? This can't take much longer. He's gonna go. He's gonna get me. He's gonna go.
Let's go. Let's go. Hurry up. Hurry up. Let's go. Move.
Manuel. You must be excited to see me again, aren't you?
I'm innocent! Ah!
It has come to my attention, Manuel, that a relative of yours has held a very prominent position in the Inquisition. It seems that this relative may have influenced your answers when I interviewed you last. Don't lie to me. Well, be that as it may, Manuel, it is my distinct honor and undeserved privilege to introduce to you the Grand Inquisitor of Spain.
Don Manuel. Shocked to see me, huh? Your uncle's dead. Now have to face the crime of being a Marrano, like a normal citizen. We know who you are. You are Jewish, you filthy pig. Commit it.
Are you ready to confess now, Manuel?
I'm innocent!
No Jew is innocent. Give in now and we won't hurt you anymore. It's time for step 2, guys. Water. You ready to confess? Are you ready to confess? Put it in again! Confess now! Come on, we know you're a Jew. Confess. Trust me, what comes after this is not exciting. Put him again. Hold him there for long. Let's go. Take him out, take him out, take him out.
Okay! Okay! Okay!
Confess. Guys, bring in the Spanish boots.
You filthy Christians! I am a Jew! I'm the son of Abraham! You
better be yourself now!
You should know! Hashem is gonna
Don't speak like this! You better!
take revenge!
Gather around, gather around.
Go!
Men, women, and children of Madrid, we have a mass infestation. Hey guys, we have mass infestation in our country. These maggots have infested every aspect of our lives.
you know and the potential of being a Murano, a Jew. We're gathered here to murder the Muranos we have found. Quiet down. There was a Jewish family who was caught practicing Jewish faith in hiding. And now, all that is left of them is in these boxes. Burn it now! These sick pieces of human garbage were making as if they are Christians, yet they worship a different God, a different religion. Therefore they shall pay. Now, burn them! Now, for the grand finale, we have with us Don Manuel Guayagular. Most of you know that name. He's a very famed citizen of our society. And he turns out to be a dirty pig, a dirty Jew. Throw him in! Burn him alive! Take him! Burn him! It's a earthquake. Don Manuel! Quick, I better scare him. Let's go. There's no time. Let's go. Quick, before they get us, go.
But Zadie, what happened next?
Yeah, Rabbi Friedman, what happened next? Oh, so curious you are. Well, Don Manuel escaped to South America. Is that like Texas? No. South of the Americas. Down.
Like Canada?
Like Canada, but hold the map upside down. Down America. Down? Down. Like, I have a question for you guys. I'm starting to question your intelligence. What does a chicken give? Eggs. What does a bee give? Honey. What does a cow give? Red slips. Excuse me. You're gonna wait the entire activity. As I was saying, let's go for the day, for the day. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. So Don Manuel escaped to South America, and Inez was living with his mother. We will now pick up the story 13 years later.
Ever since that disgraceful fail of an auto de fe, the Jews using their witchcraft, I've been missing a good fight. Is lost, but it ain't over for the Jews. Who is that? Who is that man standing over there? That young man. He has a very familiar face. If I'm not mistaken, I believe
believe my eyes. Is that? It is my Aguilar. The one that got away. It's been so many years, but you can tell what is that my Aguilar face a mile away. Me not do anything fast. Hello.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Good.
Enjoying the fight?
Mildly.
There's nothing like seeing some blood once in a while. No?
Yes, of course.
You seem like you know the ways. You know our ways.
Yes.
What is your name, by any chance?
Oh, my name is Inez Y. Aguilar, a faithful Christian.
Very, very interesting.
I made it! I made it to power. I made it to fame. I have made it to the highest position in the kingdom. You can remain seated. I will take this position of the Grand Inquisitor to a new level. We will have a paradigm shift in the country of Spain. Do I hear some guests? Well, let's see what's on our agenda for today. As we take care of some business. Who's there? Is that Father Fry? Father Fry!
Yes, indeed.
Welcome.
It is. Grand Inquisitor. It's a pleasure to meet you. Congratulations on your appointment. You may be young.
Some say so.
But the wealth of knowledge that you have amassed over these years of study has won you your due position.
It's true. You know, you are my inspiration.
Thank you.
I am who I am today as the Grand Inquisitor. I went up the rank. I'll tell you only part of your compliments.
You're truly a great student.
But why did you come here today?
I have come here today. Everyone knows that all Inquisitors have their very own list. Trust me, no one wants to be on my list. But the greatest list of them all if it isn't the Grand Inquisitors, I don't know who has the superior list.
I do have the scariest list. My list takes you from 1 to 6. Thou shalt not reach the levels beyond. Who is this
Well said.
that you have brought to my list? Please, I'm intrigued. Tell me.
As you said, I came to add someone to your list. You had a clean slate right when you were appointed. But I came to add someone, and someone of tremendous note. He is someone from none other than that treacherous Guayaguilar family.
Guayaguilar family, you say?
Yes, yes, yes.
I have heard of them.
They're a famous family in our country.
Yes. But as you know, they were established as Jews years ago. Some of them escaped. But I have found one surviving member who has not been brought to justice. His name is Inez.
Inez! Inez will be on my list, my friend.
Add him to your list.
Inez will not see the light of day. Inez will be on my list. Chief of Police, please come in.
Yes, Grand Inquisitor, how can I help you?
We got some business to attend to. There is a man, a filthy man, for a filthy home, for a filthy dynasty, which is roaming the streets of our kingdom. His name is Inez Guayagular. We must arrest him at once and bring him to our chambers.
Yes, Grand Inquisitor.
Please, quick. Thank you. We will take care of this matters one by one by one. I have to find my family. I need to find my family. I'll go in disguise. No one will know who I am.
I need to quickly escape from Spain. They're on my tail. I can feel it. I must first dive into Hashem before I escape. Hashem, please grant me success to escape Spain so I could serve you with a full heart in a faraway land, not under Inquisition.
Let's go! No! What's going on over here?
Let's bring them back here.
You disgusting snake! Fry, Bofazar. All you wanted to do was take pleasure from our family, the Guayagulars, the wealthy. You shall rot in the dungeons of the Inquisition.
It is you.
Disgusting demon. You're the epitome of corruption.
Rot in the dungeons of the Inquisition, you say? Let's see how well that curse does for you when you are sitting in that very same place, withering away. Take him out.
What am I supposed to do now? My wife, dead. It is. He's arrested. It is being killed. And there you go. Who knows? Who knows what happened to Diego? When he got arrested, they probably killed him. What am I supposed to do? Please help me. I need you to go. Go through the tunnel. Okay. Meet me in Cordova.
I'm waiting for you.
Rafael, I'll be 2 weeks. Go. Now go. Take Inez. Run. I'll come with Diego. He's sick because of his toe.
him. Ooh, who is here? If it isn't Diego. He is a very bright child. He will do very well in a monastery. Take him, bring him to the monastery where he will learn and remain a Christian. Forget his despicable past. Take him.
So, my children, he was brought to a monastery.
What's a monastery?
A monastery is a building like the Beth, but instead of holy rabbis, there are gailochin. It is a building like the RCA, but instead of shindalids, there are children. And it is a building like the Olatera dorm, but instead of nobody in bed, everybody is there. As a matter of fact, they are not even allowed to leave. There they are taught all about Christianity, and they cannot leave. Inez, Diego rose high into the Christian influence, and he became the Grand Inquisitor himself.
Rabbi Heisenberg.
Yes.
What's the worst thing to find in the camp dining room?
I don't know.
The food.
Maybe. I know why you're not going to be able to work in an orange juice factory when you get older. You can't concentrate. All day I'm here with you. Menachem, what are you doing? Menachem, bye! Menachem, okay, go to the Deborah, please. Shut the lights and go to the Deborah.
My dear friends, it is my great sorrow to announce the death of Don Francisco, the Grand Inquisitor of Spain. But there is hope. A bright light shines. A young prodigy who went through the system. He was in a monastery and he went to preschool, and he is now the next Grand Inquisitor of Spain. We would like to bless Don Diego Guayagular as the next Grand Inquisitor of Spain with great success in his holy mission. Good day.
This shit was amazing. Go to the ego. I'm sure. I explained the situation. I get back my child. It has to be my child. He said Father Fry suggested it. That must be my child, the ego. I get back the ego. And I get the ego to save Inez. But they're gonna recognize me. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have to save both of them. I have a plan.
I wonder what happened. What happened with them? I hope they took care of him well. The way we were trained in monastery. The way we were trained by our holy fathers to take care of these Jews the right way. Who's there? Who's there? Come in. Come in. Grand Inquisitor. Why don't you show your face? There you go.
Grand Inquisitor Diego.
I don't know who you are.
My name is Father Roberto.
Father Roberto.
I am from the city of Barcelona.
Barcelona.
And
I know Barcelona, there's no Father Roberto there.
I have something to tell you that has to do with the future of Spain.
Future of Spain? You have something to tell me about the future of Spain?
Yes.
Please. I don't have so much time for nonsense, so make it quick.
Grand Inquisitor Diego, I have a short story to tell you.
Story? Do I look like a child? You need to sing me a lullaby to sleep or something?
This story has to do with the future of Spain, like I said before. There once was a family many years ago. They lived in the city of Valencia.
Quiet.
They had a beautiful family, a lot of money, beautiful house. But then it was uncovered that this family were a family of Marranos.
Marranos? Don't say that word in my office. You know what it means.
Of course, filthy Jews. Continue. Now this family was broken apart. A young child and the father's servant managed to run away. Then another child was sick in bed, couldn't escape. The father, his name was Don Manuel. He was arrested like any good Marrano. And he was about to be burnt like every Marrano. But there was an earthquake, as I'm sure you know the story. Famous story. This person managed to escape the clutches of the Inquisition, and he ran away.
The Inquisition.
Now this, let me tell you this, Grand Inquisitor Diego. This family is me and you.
What? Me and you? Stand back. I don't know who you are.
Listen here, Diego. I am your father.
You're not my father. No way to be my father. Stay away. Audacity to call a Grand Inquisitor a Jew, and you're my father.
Diego, listen up. Your Hebrew name is David. You were kidnapped as a child.
What are you saying?
You were kidnapped as a child, Diego.
How would you know when you make up such nonsense?
Diego, I have a way to prove it.
Yeah, please.
I will tell you something about you that no one else knows.
No one else knows.
You're right. Poe is missing.
How do you know?
I am your father, David. You are a Jew, and it is your responsibility to save your brother Inez, who's in the dungeons of the Inquisition. They want to kill him. It is your responsibility. Diego, you're a Yid, you're a Jew.
So you're saying?
Diego, please.
You're saying?
Diego, you're a Yid.
You're my father.
Father Fry set this all up.
I was taken from the monastery to the monastery from home.
Yes. Diego, you're a Yid. Father. David.
You're not my father!
Let's get on the floor, you filthy Jew. I'm gonna get rid of you. What's up,
You despicable Jew! You consider me your son! You should die! And you will get the end of this! Disgusting disgrace! I believe I let you in from the beginning! Let that blood drip on the floor! The dog!
I'm your father. You're Yid. Save your brother. There you go. I promise you I'm not lying. There you go. Please. There you go. I'm dying. There you go. Die, your father. Die.
Rats! Shiva, please take out this filthy Jew. Don't give me another one.
Gentlemen, we are here today to perform our holy duty. The hanging of Inez the last remaining member of the Marrano family
of Inez His father, through some Jewish superstitions, managed to get away by his autodifer. But his son will not be so lucky. We will not wait for the next autodifer. We will hang him. We will kill him right now. So there's no chance of him getting away. Put the noose around his neck. And kill him! Behold the face of this pig, the Jew!
So, my dear brother Diego, after so many years of us being separated, 18 years of me sitting in hiding with mother until she died, and you taken away by the Inquisition, transitioned into a Christian. How did you uncover the secret that you're Jewish, that you're a Wayagular, my brother?
Well, what can I say? Ever since that day, that fateful day, that I killed and slaughtered father, I didn't believe him. Couldn't have been. He was my father.
Going back clear, making the story clear.
Couldn't believe I became the Inquisitor. I was in the monastery many years. Father Fry brought me up, that's what I remember. And I came to fame, greatness. I was in that throne of honor. And Father came, tried to save me, tried to save you. But I would never imagine I was Jewish. I thought, making up a story. And I killed him! My bare hands. I could never. But after that, I decided, maybe, he mentioned about my right toe.
Give us a little bit, 1 second.
I decided maybe I will, look into it.
Wait for his hat.
Maybe I'll look into, see. Maybe in the books, in the records of the Inquisition, I would find my history, my youth that I never knew.
And this is how it happened.
Wow. So I went.
Let me show you.
And so this is what happened.
Wow.
I went.
That's hard.
Is this me? The Wayagular family in the books. Oh wow. Look what it says. Father Emmanuel. Son Inez.
Light still.
And son Diego. It can't be. One more time, let me see what it says. Wayagular family, it's my name. Father's name's Emmanuel. Son's name is Diego. Kidnapped.
Now lights flash.
By Father Fry. Whoa. I just killed my father.
Back to the ship.
And that was it. Wow. I heard that you, Inez, were in the chamber. You were about to get hung. And I would never let my brother get hung while the villain is roaming the streets. That Fry he is.
Are you ready?
I took you from those fires of the Inquisition, and we had the fire of defiance.